been a little...
OK, let's bring in Yair Cohen now. He's an internet law expert and social media solicitor. Good evening to you, Yair.
Good evening.
We've been hearing from top UK officials over the last few months that this UK National Cyber Force is going to focus mostly on China and Russia. Are you surprised that they're focusing on countries as opposed to non-state actors, some of these criminal groups that we hear about a lot?
I think that there has been a little a change of strategy here. It's only a small change. It appears to be much bigger than what it actually is. The previous perception was that cyber warfare was some sort of almost a low-level criminal activity that is being deployed by state-sponsored terrorist organization, almost degrading the entire operation. And I think that what the UK government is now saying is that we are going to take our gloves off, and we are going to now declare our intention of being very clear about what we are going after, very clear about our military intentions, and we want to be one of the leading nations when it comes to the future warfare. So we are no longer going to treat it as some sort of underground semi-terrorist activity. This is officially now going to be the way that wars are going to be fought in the future. And the UK government has simply declared something that should have possibly declared a very long time ago.
Russia claims that Britain hasn't presented any solid evidence that it's come under attack from a cyber entity that involved the Russian government. Does it need to put forward this kind of evidence before it launches attacks? Because as I understand, this isn't even just going to be a defensive cyber unit, it's all about being offensive.
Well, my background is a military background. So what I do know for certain is that it is very difficult, almost impossible to defend properly and accurately if you are not able to attack, if you're not able to be on the offense. So I think, again, the UK is moving away from making accusations and acting all defensive about it to saying, actually, from now on, this is the way we're going to be building up our military strategy. So it is probably going to be no longer making all those kind of accusations and is it China or is it Russia? It's going to be, in fact, we acknowledge that this is how wars are going to be fought in the future, and we're going to make sure that we are ready and that we are no longer going to be defensive about it. In fact, we're going to start taking the initiative. We're going to be taking possibly even some preemptive strikes against various countries that we feel that are perhaps planning attacks against us. So it could be attacks against military facilities. It could be attacks against nuclear facilities. It could be all sorts of attacks that are more kind of surgical and that will be aiming to create a better defensive shield for the UK. So I think it is no longer the defensive approach. It is now cards on the table. We are ready to take the lead.
If let's say a fully fledged cyber war was to break out between some of these major nations, how would that impact the lives of everyday people, do you think?
On one hand, warfare, cyber warfare is more surgical. It could be more accurate. You can target very accurately whatever you wish to destroy without hurting people, innocent people, and without destroying lives. At the same time, when you do attack certain facilities, such as nuclear facilities, there could be an impact on the lives of people who might be around that surroundings or around this area. So it is very difficult to say. Personally, I think that it is going to be a much safer way of fighting wars.
Yeah, appreciate your time. My guest, Yair Cohen, internet law expert. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that wraps it up for this hour. I'll return with more on our top stories in 30 minutes.